Welcome to this week's edition of Fast Track. We are wrapping up our Super Bowl coverage this week, giving you tips on how to shape up before spring break and talking to a member of the women's tennis team. All this and more on this week's Fast Track.
The disaster in Haiti has left over 2 million people without homes. The tragedy inspired the Department of Building Construction Management in picking a topic for their first annual Meeting Global Challenges student competition. Patrick Foster has the story on how Purdue University is turning relief into a contest.
The Department of Building Construction Management decided that fundraisers weren't enough to help those affected by the Haiti earthquake. A competition has begun to develop a design, construction, and delivery concept for secure, long-term temporary housing. Many students from various majors have signed on to practice their problem solving and help a country in need.
We've got 103 total students involved. Of that, a little bit close to half are BCM, 51. We've got students from industrial technology, computer graphics technology, mechanical engineering technology, civil engineering and construction engineering and management over in the College of Engineering, organizational leadership and supervision, landscape architecture, electrical and computing engineering technology. We even have students from aviation technology, mechanical engineering, and computer and information graphics.
The long-term goals of the competition are aimed at more targets than just international relief.
We want to become a resource, if you will, for disasters worldwide. And one of the competition requirements is that the students consider shipping these temporary housing structures to Southern California or the Gulf Coast regions of the United States, if there's some kind of natural disaster in those areas. The other idea was to maybe create some kind of economic stimulus for our own state as a result, because if we can come up with a great solution that's cost effective, that can be shipped worldwide, then maybe that could impact the manufacturing community here in Indiana.
Students are also inspired by the opportunity to use their major to make an impact in the world.
Because there's just rarely an opportunity like this that something you work on in college will actually have an impact in the real world. And this isn't guaranteed by any means, but there's a chance to really help people, and that's great.
This week, the Confucius Institute at Purdue celebrated the Chinese New Year with an event to honor the Year of the Tiger. Caitlin Blackburn has more.
The Chinese New Year is the longest and most important celebration in the Chinese calendar. The Confucius Institute at Purdue had its own celebration in which anyone could come and eat and learn about the holiday. The celebration took place in the Union on February 10th. Guests were able to try an assortment of Chinese cuisine and tea. The celebration also included a chance for people to practice the Oriental art of Chinese calligraphy. Calligraphy is rich in content and has a history of 4,000 to 5,000 years. A Tai Chi demonstration was also presented during the celebration. Tai Chi is an ancient form of martial arts.
Because Tai Chi requires a lot of flexibility, a lot of range of motion in your joints, a lot of strength, a lot of stamina, and it's just very good for your overall health.
The celebration ended with a trivia game in which guests were able to take home a homemade craft. So if you don't have plans for Valentine's Day, remember that you can also celebrate the Chinese New Year.
Christmas came early for the Purdue football team as signing day was here in West Lafayette just a week ago. Tommy Teal has the story.
Last Wednesday was National Signing Day all across college campuses, and head coach Danny Hope is really excited about this 2010 season.
Very excited about today. It's like Christmas. Waiting a long time to get these guys signed up. We think we did a great job recruiting this class, added to our efforts last year. We think we've taken some big steps today towards winning Big Ten championships.
And it's as if Purdue struck gold down at Mainland High School in Florida, with 4 players, including 4-star receiver O.J. Ross, signing to play football here next fall.
All of those guys were on our board initially, and some of them were long shots at the beginning of the recruiting process, particularly a guy like O.J. Ross. O.J. Ross had about 50 offers. He's a 4-star recruit. You look at the film on him, he's a great football player. Everyone came back in and tried to recruit O.J. Ross. He had offers from LSU, he had offers from Michigan, and he sat fast. He's a great player, So we're pleased with all 4 of those guys coming from the high school. They're guys that just about any school in the country would love to have on their team, and most of the schools in the country went after them.
Purdue is preparing for their spring game on April 17th. And then they, along with their 24 new signees, will be set to take the field at Notre Dame on September 4th to kick off the 2010 season.
When we come back, we'll have our Super Bowl wrap-up and some spring break shape-up secrets.
And our national weather forecast.
Over the past century, Purdue has had a long tradition of successful graduates. There are some who have shown Boilermaker pride by leaving a lasting mark upon campus. Take the time to appreciate works of art that are a symbol of Purdue students who came before and helped shape the university. Hopefully, these landmarks will inspire visitors and current students for the next generation at Purdue to enjoy. You can learn more about these donated statues and monuments, as well as discover each year around campus new memorials dedicated to alumni.